Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to go through how to import an STL into Carbide Create. A lot of people have been asking lately in the Facebook groups how to do 3D carvings in Carbide Create Pro. So this is the file that I'm going to do today. I'm going to take you step by step through everything I did to get to this point. So the first thing I did is I went over to Thingiverse and I found this file and I downloaded it and I unzipped it. And then the next thing I do is I open that file in this program here. I only do this when I do STLs because STLs have dimensions. They have an X and a Y and a Z dimension. So this is called Proto. It's free. I use it for a couple different things, but this specifically, when I'm using an STL, I want to know what the dimensions are that the thing was designed in. So here's the file, and I come up here to parameters and part parameters, and I get the dimensions. So right now it's 44 by 48 by 12. So obviously I'm not doing a 12-inch Z height 48-inch keychain. So I'm going to change this. Actually, I'm going to change this to 2. And we get 0.4904 for our Z, which is doable. And then I don't need to do anything else with this. I'm just going to hit cancel. Well, no, I'm not. I do need to do something else with it. I need to copy this number, the Z height. So I'm just going to hit Control C and get a copy of that. And then I'm going to start a new file in Carbide Create. And my setup, I have this is where that 2 inches came from that I changed that to. So I have a 2 by 2 half-inch thick material, 0 at the top, in the center. None of that's really important other than retract height. I have that at 0.02. Click OK, and then next we go to the Model tab, click on Import STL, and bring that in. So that's going to come in whatever your stock dimensions are. So that's 2 inches by whatever it is. And then next I'm going to paste that Z height right there in the height. And I am not going to change anything else. I could change the name if I wanted to, but I only have one component here. So it's an add, hit apply, and then we can go and look at the 3D rendering. So there it is. That's what it's going to look like. And click done. Next we go over to tool paths, and you have to have something selected. Actually, I'm going to ungroup those two things because I don't want that. Otherwise, it won't cut that out if I leave them grouped. So go back to toolpaths, click on 3D rough, use current selection. I'm just going to use the 1/8 inch end mill, and I'm not going to change anything else in that. This is the stock settings, Carbide Create. I think this is softwood, but it doesn't matter. Click OK, and I don't need to look at the simulation, but I will. So there's my rough toolpath. Next, I'm going to go to 3D finishing toolpath, and here I want to change my bit, and I'm going to use whatever the smallest ball mill that Carbide Create has, which is 1/32. Click OK. Now the step over I do want to change because I want that to be no more than 10% of the diameter of my end mill. So 1/32, 10% of that is somewhere around 0.003 if my math is correct. And for right now I'm just going to leave these what they are. Plunge in the feed rate. Click OK. And click OK. So at 29 minutes there. Let's look at the simulation again. And that's what we get. So that looks pretty good. We got the detail in his mouth piece. All right, next I'm gonna go back to design. I do have that selected, and I'm gonna do the contour. So here I'm going to change bits and go back to that 1/8 inch bit. And I'll leave those. And then I'm going to use stock bottom and outside right contour and click OK. And look at the simulation again. And that's what we get. So take this out, put it on the machine, remember where I zeroed, center top, and run it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.